Welcome to CreditGUARD of America. We are a nonprofit community service organization, and our goal is to help America get out of debt. If you're in debt from $2,000 to $50,000 or more, then this free seminar sponsored by CreditGUARD of America, a nonprofit company, is for you. What is your situation right now? Do you owe $2,000 or more on your credit cards? Are you 30 days or more behind? Are your creditors calling you and looking for payments? We have helped over 500,000 people who are having financial difficulties become debt-free over the past 22 years. We are licensed and bonded in just about every state in the United States. Our certified counselors are trained to assist and help you become debt-free and achieve some peace of mind. If you are behind on your credit card payments and having a few sleepless nights, then you need help. And that's where we step in. We can usually lower your monthly payments by 35% to 50%, reduce your interest charges, and stop your creditors from calling you.
Before joining our program, most of your payment is applied to interest, with just a small percentage applied to reducing your debt. In other words, you just keep paying and paying and paying, but you are not reducing your balance by much. You just keep paying the interest, and that's why statistics show that without debt consolidation, it would take approximately 33 years to pay off a $10,000 debt.
This is just one of the thousands of our satisfied clients who have participated in our debt management program.
Completely satisfied. I'd recommend to anyone that's looking for a debt management company to help them with their creditors and their bills to maybe consolidate things. It's been a tremendous help to me and my family. I wish that I'd have known about this company 4 years ago.
25 years ago, the founder of CreditGUARD of America found himself in this very same situation. He had no idea where to turn for advice or help with his financial dilemma. He wound up making some bad decisions before finally straightening out his financial life. From that very experience, he decided to learn all the options people have and has spent the last 22 years helping others achieve financial freedom. You are not alone, and there is help through our nonprofit credit counseling service. But first, you need to know exactly what your options are and what are the consequences. Your first choice is to do absolutely nothing and hope the creditors stop calling you and go away. That sounds nice, but in reality, it's not going to happen. If an effort is not made to pay back your credit card debt, then usually your creditors have the option to turn you over to a collection agency or to their legal department.
If you are employed, then they expect to get paid, and they're getting tougher every day. They can, and in many cases, will get a judgment against you. And worst case scenario is they can garnish your wages in some states. In some instances, they can take 50 to 70% of your wages before taxes. Keeping all this in mind, this is certainly a risky option and probably should not be considered.
You always have the option of filing bankruptcy. However, that is becoming more and more difficult all the time. With bankruptcy, you run the risk of losing everything, including your home in some cases. Your credit is damaged for 10 years, which makes it extremely difficult to purchase an automobile or a home, unless you want to pay outrageous interest rates. And that goes for renting a home or apartment also. Just about everyone pulls a credit report these days. Believe me, bankruptcy should be your last resort.
Then there is the option of settlement. You hear the ads all the time telling you that you will only have to pay back half of what you owe. Well, here are the facts. First of all, your creditors absolutely frown on debt settlement companies. Many of them have turned out to be scams and will just take your money. Your creditors do not like being paid back half of what you owe. Your credit in many cases will suffer, and a bad credit rating may stay with you for years.
Creditors will usually only participate in a settlement plan when all else fails. And you will have to prove that you can only pay back a portion of your debt instead of joining a debt management plan.
And that's where we come in. Most creditors participate in the program because they understand that if you're getting help from a nonprofit debt consolidation company, that you are serious about handling your financial obligation. We have a relationship that we have established with your creditors for over 22 years. They work with us to lower your payments and reduce interest charges so that it is affordable to you.
Fortunately, I've gotten started on your program and it's a big help today. And I know that when I send in my money that it's going to the right place because I get a computer printout every month of where that money's going, and there's no doubt in my mind. And of course I file all those away when I get my monthly statement from the creditors. I watch, and those payments are being made, and so you guys are definitely the good guys, and I appreciate it so much.
Please understand that once you become a client, that CreditGUARD of America does not report you to the credit bureaus. How do your creditors view your being on a credit counseling program? First, it is important for you to realize that if you are already behind, that your creditors are already reporting you to the credit bureaus as late pay or missed payment, and that means that your credit has already been damaged. Now, on the other hand, if you are not behind but about to fall behind, you need to understand that just as soon as you do fall behind, your credit will be damaged in the eyes of your creditors. That is why it is important for you to join a program such as CreditGUARD of America offers. If you are not having any difficulty making your regular monthly payments, or rather just looking to lower your payment amount and reduce interest, then a debt management program is definitely not for you.
Your creditors are helping you out by extending certain benefits, such as re-aging your accounts, reducing or eliminating the interest, and substantially lowering your monthly payment. When you join a debt management program, your creditors have the option to notify the credit bureaus that you are in a credit counseling program or show you as making payments through a third party. Now, this is certainly better than showing late pays and missed payments, or even worse, filing bankruptcy. So if you are already behind or about to go behind, a credit management program is definitely the way to go for you. If you are not behind, you as an individual will have to make the decision whether or not you will be able to continue to make your regular monthly payments, or will you eventually fall behind.
The last thing you want to do is wait until it's too late. So if you're behind or struggling each month making your regular monthly payments and you feel like you're about to fall behind, then our debt management program will definitely benefit you. By being part of CreditGUARD of America, this is what we can do for you. Reduce your monthly payments, lower or eliminate your interest altogether, re-age many of your accounts, and most importantly, help you to establish good credit again and get you back on track so that you and your family can once again be financially secure.
Now, pretty much all debt management companies can lower your payments and get you interest reduction. So you ask, what sets us apart from all the others? Well, first of all, we've been in business for 22 years and have a working relationship with all of your creditors.
We have a perfect record with the Better Business Bureau, and we invite you to check us out. We have absolutely no unanswered complaints in over 22 years. In fact, 1 year CreditGUARD of America had over 5,000 inquiries with the Better Business Bureau with not one complaint. We are extremely proud of our record, and we achieve this by caring about you and others like you who are experiencing some financial difficulty.
I think it is important that everyone know exactly how long it would take them to pay off their debts if they are making the minimum payments and do not join a debt consolidation program. For example, if you owed $10,000 in credit card debt and were making the minimum monthly payments and were paying 18 to 22% interest, how many years do you think it would take to pay off your original $10,000 debt? Well, if you're like most people, you probably guessed 8 to 10 years. But in reality, it would take you 33 years to pay off your original $10,000 debt. And you can add an additional $16,000 in interest on top of that, for a grand total of $26,000 for your original $10,000 debt.
Now, you would never even think of taking a 33-year mortgage out at 18 to 22% interest, and at the end of the 33 years having absolutely nothing to show for it. Would you? But when you charge $10,000 on your credit cards, that is usually the case. You make minimum payments and go deeper in debt, and at the end of the 33 years, you will have absolutely nothing to show for it. With our debt consolidation program, you now have the opportunity to change your future and get yourself out of debt.
CreditGUARD of America cut my monthly payment by over $650 and saved me over $29,000 in interest payments.
We care about you now and in the future, and that is why we are the only credit counseling company in America that offers you free identity theft and credit score monitoring service for as long as you are on our program. Your problem is not going to go away. It's only going to get worse. Our job at Credit Guard of America is to help you step by step to resolve your financial situation. Believe me, 6 months from now, you'll be glad you took that first step.
Although I was skeptical about entering your program, you have exceeded all my expectations. Each and every customer service rep I have spoken to at Credit Guard of America has been professional, courteous, helpful, and informative, as well as very clear about the program details. Never once did I feel embarrassed about my debt or made to feel ashamed of my situation.
Remember, if you or someone you know are not behind on your credit cards and you are just looking to lower your interest, we can assist you with our Fast Track Payment Solutions program. We can also save you thousands of dollars in interest payments on your mortgage with our Fast Track program. So whether you're behind 30 days or more, or current and just making minimum payments, we can help you. Call us today. Your payment will automatically be deducted from your checking account every month on the payment date you choose. It will then be electronically transferred to your creditors. No money orders to purchase, no waiting on the mail, and no worries for you. As you can see, our Safe Pay system can not only save you time and money, but can also help you prevent potential problems. Remember, Safe Pay is the safe way.
If you are already a client of Credit Guard of America, congratulations on taking that first step to financial freedom. And we would certainly appreciate it if you would tell others who may be experiencing a similar situation about your experience in dealing with Credit Guard. As a matter of fact, why not pass this presentation on to them? And when they enroll in our program, we will pay you a referral fee of $150 as our way of saying thank you. If you are not a client, please take that first step and send in your paperwork today or call us toll-free at 1-800-838-7132 for further assistance. Our certified counselors are standing by to assist you with any financial problem you may be experiencing. Help us help America get out of debt today.